Friends, welcome to our meditation on this third week in Advent on joy. I thought it'd be neat to share about one of my favorite passages from the Gospel of John, where Jesus prays for the disciples that their joy be complete. And I've always loved that saying, that our joy may be complete. What does that mean? And why is our joy not complete? And one of the ways that I make sense of that, and I kind of had an insight today in prayer and meditation, was in a sense our joy is complete. If we have this reservoir within us, that God's presence is already fully there within us. And so what's missing is our side, is our participation, our being a co-pilot with God and tuning into that joy and tapping into that joy. Because if that joy, that presence of God, which is always there, then our job is to tune into that. And one of the misconceptions with joy is that, it's just happiness all the time. And part of how I see it is happiness fluctuates depending on the different circumstances. And, I get this thing, I don't get that thing. And it's like waves that go up and down. But joy is just this constant presence. Because when God is always there, no matter the circumstances, then we can simply tune into that joy, no matter whether circumstances are high or low. So let's just take a minute in our short meditation today to tune into that joy this week, that inner joy that comes from God, from knowing the presence of Christ and the Christ consciousness, the cosmic consciousness, however we make sense of that in our own faith and spiritual language. So let's close our eyes, get comfortable, and take some nice deep breaths. With each breath, just tune into the present moment. Let go of past, let go of future. Let your mind be fully here and now. The present moment is where that joy is. And too often when our mind gets sidetracked by the past or caught up in the future, then we lose sight of the present moment where that inner joy is, always residing. So as we take just a couple moments to tune into that joy, you can even potentially allow a smile to first come to your heart. That's where smiles start before they form over our face, through our lips. So just let a smile form right here in your heart space, knowing that the presence of the divine is here with you, for you, in you. There's a beautiful chant that says, "From joy I came, for joy I live, in sacred joy I melt." Tune into the essence of those words. You might even want to listen to it for a moment. From joy I came, for joy I live, in sacred joy I melt again. From joy I came, for joy I live, in sacred joy I melt again. We come from joy. We were made for joy. And we'll return to joy. Let that smile just be a recognition of that inner joy, of the presence which is never absent. And if you feel like you're down in the dumps, like you're unable to let a smile cross your face, well, that's okay too. Just allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling. That the way to joy is not bypassing or pretending our feelings of grief or anger or whatever they are aren't there. We allow all that to be. And just slowly, through practice, tune into the divine presence, which just there no matter the highs and lows of our feelings. Let's just take a couple moments in silence before we close. I feel like you can even close with gratitude. Gratitude is a beautiful gateway point to joy. Just saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude doesn't mean that there aren't problems in our world, things to be changed, fixed. It just simply means we give thanks for those gifts in our life, things we're grateful for. Helps us tune into joy. Let's take 2 final breaths. In your own time, you can gently make your way back. Thank you, friends, for meditating with me today.